Morning all. So day 23, the sun is out and roasting. It started a bit late this morning. I wanted to start off early, but it's 8:30. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk for the first bit, get into it, and then start running and see how I go with the heat. Plenty of water on me today, plenty of hydration. Might have to stop and put a bit of sunscreen on. Have to remember about that. But off to Abergavenny today. So it'll be the first time since I started this challenge that I dipped my toe into Wales. So that's weird to think that I've done Scotland, England and Wales. Yeah, I think it's around about, a bit shorter today. I think it's about 28 miles. Something like that. So yeah, take it nice and easy. Planning to get there for about around 4 o'clock, and then do the normal look at somewhere to camp. But be sad to say goodbye to Hereford. It's been a lovely place, but I know that on my adventures every place I get to is a lovely place. So looking forward to getting into Wales. They're just coming on the outskirts of Hereford now. Even then, leaving, saw loads of lovely people. Some people donated, and everyone's telling me to watch out for the heat. Yeah, it's a shame to get him to leave, but got to look forward. Exciting for the rest of the journey, and looking forward to meeting lots more interesting people. You know you're going to hear me moan about the sun all the way through now. Hi guys, so yeah, as I was saying, just coming out of Hereford, and I was saying the other day in the video about a great guy on the bike that was giving me directions and then turned around and followed me up, but that video didn't save. Bizarrely, I've just bumped into him again, so he's just come to see me. Just introduce yourself again.
My name's Carl.
And Carl, I know the other day we was talking. You're an ex-squaddy.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long you was?
I was in the parachute regiment.
Nice. Yeah.
Para.
And we was talking about stuff. Obviously, don't go into it on here, but I know you've got your own experience with PTSD, and obviously it means a lot to you.
There's depression.
Yeah, but it's the nice thing is that you're here. I know the other day, yesterday when you're saying you're going to the gym, or the other day.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've sort of come out of it, I think, touch wood. But
yeah,
just a bit of a spiral.
That's it. And I think the key thing is just whatever we do is just keeping ourselves active, whether that's fitness or not. But just don't allow ourselves to go back in that spiral. And if we do, know that that's okay as well, and we're strong enough to get out of it.
No, exactly. Yeah.
But no, it's
work down, build back up. You know, I feel a lot better now.
Yeah. Have you always been in Hereford, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've travelled. I've spent a lot of time in Australia.
Oh, nice.
Asia. Got to be in Asia.
What, and you come back?
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I know. But yeah, it's a lovely little place, Hereford.
Yeah. I mean, I've had such a welcome here. I was saying earlier that all the places I've been to have been fantastic, but there's something about Hereford, something a bit special about Hereford.
Yeah, it is.
Because after I left you the other day, I went over, the bridge.
Yeah.
Cars were stopping shit. I got over £100 in donations, cash donations, just going over that bridge.
Excellent.
It's like, mad.
Yeah, people are close here. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice little environment.
But I'm glad I caught up with you again, because I was gutted that little chat we had didn't save. Yeah. But yeah, thank you very much.
Glad to see you again, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right, mate.
Course, mate. Keep it up. Keep strong.
Lovely. Cheers, mate. Oh, it's hot this morning. The nice thing is, I'm not on the main road, so I'm just cutting through all the little B roads, and I'm seeing a few people soon actually, but yeah, I'm just taking it steady, walking up any hills, running down the others, because that temperature is going to get hotter. But it's nice. Feels weird, considering I'm not that far from Hereford. I've only been, what, half 8? I don't know. It's only been 2 hours, so I'm about 8 miles. And it just feels like I'm back in the countryside, which is for the last, I don't know, it seems like last 3, 4, 5 days, it's felt like I've been on busy roads. And yeah, it's just like I've gone backwards to Scotland. Hopefully I ain't gone backwards. Make sure I'm walking in the right direction. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit, it's a little bit of a, I don't know, bit of a downer this morning. I suppose it's because I had such a, like, so many people seeing, getting behind me, thank you, and chatting to me in Hereford and the other place I've been. It seems a bit sad to leave that behind, but no sooner as I say that, I know for a fact I'm going to meet other people, have other stories, and yeah, I think today it's just important. Running, walking, keep moving forward, keep hydrating, and get that sunblock. Yeah, it's let's see what another 4 miles brings. The 12-mile mark, and I believe I've got to stop and have a look at my route at the moment, but I believe this road, these A roads and B roads that are entwined, take me all the way to the Welsh border. Yeah, I'm finding it hard this morning. I think it's because of the heat and probably the buzz from the last couple of days. And it's nice being back out in the sort of quiet roads, but you see less people. I said hello to a couple of people. I know that the weather and the heat's got to remind myself that's going to play a part in the struggle today. But it does make me laugh because I keep on thinking when I was moaning when it was tipping it down and raining, and it's crazy, isn't it, where your mummy goes, oh, I could do with a bit of rain now. We're never happy, are we? We're never satisfied with the weather. Moment it's too hot, moment it's too cold, moment it's too wet. Yeah. Oh. Trying to run in the shade as well, but there's not much shade. Because to get the most of the shade, I have to really tuck into the hedgerow. And then the downside of that is the flag keeps them getting caught. I do need to, at some stage, if I pass any sort of shop or hardware shop or anything that sells some gaffer tape or something like that, I need to get some. So I've got a few little holes in the flag now where the pole goes through. So I'm just going to reinforce that. But it's held up well considering the amount of battering it's had. And it's travelled all the way down with me. But yeah, a few minor repairs, but that's nothing to worry about. Hopefully I'll do another couple of miles, so I want to get to like the 14-mile mark, and I'm hoping naturally there'll be somewhere that I can find to have a little break before I push on and get to the Welsh border. just had a nice chat with a postie that pulled over, and it's interesting what I was doing. And surprisingly enough, he said I'm only about 4.5 miles away from the border, which I thought it was further than that. But looking at the map, the border is 17 miles from Hereford. And yeah, I've done what must be, so hold on. Yeah, that's right. Yes, I've done just over 12 miles, nearly 13 miles. So it's probably about 4 miles to the border, which I thought it was further now. I thought I had about another 8-9 miles to do. Yeah, nice for him to pull over, give me some good news. Mind you, he did say it's going to be yet another, so he couldn't have just finished on the good news, could he? He had to slap that in the face. But yeah, nice to stop and chat with someone. At least it's a nice quiet road, even though there's no pavement or anything. Oh, yeah. Back on a crazy road, no pavement, cars whizzing past me, and here I am filming. But yeah, this brings back memories. But apparently I'm only on here for, well, hopefully 15 minutes or so, and then I can pick up another little B road, and then it should be B roads all the way to the border. But that's the only thing. It's either running in the road and trying not to die, or coming on this side part here, which then means you can't run, because obviously it's not built for idiots with backpacks on and a flag. And it made me laugh. The crash barriers that you have on the side of these roads, I use them as seats just to rest my back a bit. I'm sure they're not designed for that, and I'm sure that's a bit dangerous. But bit of a milestone today. I'm currently standing in Wales, and just there is England. That bridge is the divide, but it's crazy to think it's not even a stone's throw. And yeah, I've got to Wales. It's May the 23rd, and it's 1:10. I've just looked, it's quite fitting that I've just covered 600 miles, and it's crazy to think only 12 days ago I was crossing or at the Scottish and English border, and only 23 days ago I was setting off from John O'Groats. So I'm about, 7 miles away from Abergavenny, and I'm gonna look and see whether I can lock down a place to stay between here and there before I look at any wild camping. But today's been tough. My body's really starting to feel it. I've not seen that many people, seen a few well-wishers. Yeah, the sun is hot today, body's aching, but I'm just pushing forward, one step in front of the other, as it says there, every step towards recovery, and I'm doing it for you. So thanks for following, thanks for supporting, thanks for donating. And with gift aid, when I looked last night, I've still got to pay another £170 in, that's cash, and that takes us near, with gift aid, around the £3,800 mark, I believe. So I'm going to push now for, between now and when I finish, to get to that £4,000 mark, which will be fantastic for PTSD UK and all of us that they support. So I've just left the border, that lovely stream, just sat there for a bit and just hydrated, rest my shoulders, and I've just managed to rung up a lovely pub and little campsite, and yeah, they was really supportive. So they told me to head towards them now, and they're going to sort it out. It's actually on the outskirts of Abergavenny, so it's only about another 2 miles from where I am. I think it's about 5 miles then from the pub or campsite to the town centre. So yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. At least it makes it feel better that I'm heading towards somewhere, and I just pack off, get changed out these clothes, and yeah, just get freshened up a bit. It's actually doing all right for time. It's just gone 2 o'clock, about 2:15. So yeah, I'll be there earlier than I was expecting to be. So as I say, just got down from that border, and I made that phone call and was supported by a lovely pub and a campsite, and I've literally just got here, and I've just been met by the lovely manager and landlady. What was your name, sorry? Paula. And we are at the River's Edge. Is it classed as pub, or is it a campsite?
A pub, restaurant and a campsite.
Okay.
And it's in
Pandy. So we're about 5 miles out of...
Yeah, I think 5 miles. Yeah, 5 miles from Abergavenny, and then probably about 6 miles just on the border of England.
Lovely, yeah. And yeah, it's brilliant because I've been really lucky when I've rung up and explained what I'm doing. A bit like here, everyone's been really supportive. We've had lovely chats inside, and what I'm going to be doing is first of all, thank you for supporting, not only supporting me, but you're supporting PTSD UK and all the thousands of people I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
So you're part of the team now, virtual team, and it's brilliant. And I know not only from me, but PTSD UK is a massive thank you for them as well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but it's just one thing I ask everyone. Have you got any experience or knowledge around PTSD at all?
No, only what I've read or seen on TV, but nothing personal. No.
And what sort of things have you read or seen on TV? Or
usually it's people that have been in the military,
and
that's I suppose there's a stigma attached to it being in just the military, when I suppose other people as well have experienced it in other walks of life. So
and it's exactly that. There's a lot of people that they know of PTSD, but they don't really know about it.
No, we don't.
And
know
all
what
I would say
really
is,
entails.
especially in this industry, in being a landlady, a campsite manager, you will cross paths daily with people that have got PTSD, but you would never know.
Wouldn't know.
Because unless they're going to share it with you. So I know we was talking inside, it's, within this industry, you've always got people chatting and laughing, and sometimes they're not laughing, they're on their own, but it's just about that community.
Yes.
And but just to let you know, so PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder, and there is also, which I didn't know about till 18 months ago, is C-PTSD, which is complex post-traumatic stress disorder is one event, so it could be as minor as something, I don't know, smashing onto your foot and cutting you, and that might trigger a event that happened previously. And then complex PTSD is a number of things that are all in the pot. So from my experience, you would normally get diagnosed with PTSD first of all, unless they open it up and know that it's complex. But it's taken me 35 years to go from PTSD to complex PTSD, and that was only in the last 18 months.
Wow. And I don't think it's not out there enough. So people have
heard
of it, but they don't, like you say, they don't know about it. So we don't know how we can help, really.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it is one of those things, and this is why I'm doing this. It's because I'm trying to be that voice, that small voice for people, but exactly that. We hear about so much other stuff, and mental health is a big thing, but actual PTSD is a bit of a hush and quiet.
And to make it okay for it to, like you say, not be okay and talk about it.
Exactly, So and that, as we talked about before, that is my thing. It's okay not to be okay. There's no shame in it.
No.
But listen, I know you're busy, but I just want to say thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it. You've got a band on tonight, haven't you?
We have got a band on tonight. And
anyone local, this video will be out later. Get yourself down here for a band.
We'll get a big shout out for you,
Dave. We've got a band. I've already been given a shower token, so that's epic. And there's food here. So it could be the end of the challenge now. I'm staying here. If you want to find me, you know where to find me up here on the sign. But brilliant. I'm just going to introduce you to this gentleman as well. What was your name?
Paul.
Paul. And see, someone's got in trouble. Paul's got his top on. Look with the
logo
on.
She's advertising Catherine Stout.
I'm in trouble already from Damien.
So, Paul, what was is there a relation?
We're friends.
Just friends, and you just work here, or you manage it as well?
No, I'm one of the owners. There's three of us, and Paula's husband, Damien, as well. There's three of us all together.
Lovely. All right, so it's a really nice, friend and family business. Yeah, brilliant.
We've been friends for about 15 years,
Yeah, excellent. So, but again, I know he was over there, but I just want to say thank you, not only from me, but from PTSD UK for supporting this. No. Yeah, but thank you. But I'm going to let these get back to work. I'm going to do a short video around the campsite when I'm set up to show you this, and then I'll speak to you later when I'm having some food. But cheers. So again, fantastic support from... There's definitely something about me contacting small run family businesses around campsites and pubs, and this place was the first one I contacted. Obviously you've just heard and met the owners, and they've been fantastic, but I just wanted to do a quick show around of this place. So it's the River Edge Bar and Restaurant, and as you can see, I go over there, there's all the campsite camper vans at the back, but I'm just going to give you a little walkthrough of the area because it's lovely. It's got loads of seating outside, and then they seat about 70 inside, so they've got seating out here. And then when you come into the bar area here, so you've got the sports bar coming through, you've got the bar area, and then as we come through, so you've got the bar area all along here, which is a really friendly, homely feel. And then as you come down, they've got all this seating area. They seat about 70 covers, and it does get very busy. Even though I said that, been told that they do accept walk-ins, it's always advisable to book. But yeah, they've got the whole of the seating area around here. Restaurant, as you can see, it's a really spacious and homely feel. And then as you come through, that'll be open tonight. They've got this other seating area, and then you've got another bar with the veranda that comes out and goes out onto the decking part. I don't know whether I can get, no, can't get out of there. So as we walk back through the bar, and then I'll take you around to where they've pitched me up for my campsite tonight. So then you come back out the bar here, and then this is where we started, and then coming through, this is the veranda bit that come through, and then got the seating areas. I'm not going to film too much there because we've got kids in that part. They've got a nice beer garden. And then come through, and then as you can see, this comes into their campsite that they own, and they did say that they get majority of their business from the bar, from the campsite. They do have locals come through, but in here you've got the shower blocks just in there, and then there's a wash facility, so male and female shower blocks. And then really from round this part you've got all the camper vans, and it's just, I mean, obviously it's bank holiday today, so yeah, what we on Saturday, so obviously everywhere gets busy, but as you can see they're fully stocked up. But the nice thing, a bit like the other campsite that I stayed in a little while back, I can't remember the name of it, but I just like, there's a nice feeling where you've got your own bit of like grass, and it's all sectioned off. And especially where I get the camping, and I'll show you the setup of the tent that comes around the path. And then as we come through, and it's definitely, I've met loads of lovely families here, and dog friendly, dogs everywhere, that I've already got donations of total of £25 at the moment, which is fantastic, and I'm not been here that long. So yeah, just a nice little loop, and as you can see, the scenery is just lovely. And where I run from is just over there, about 1.5 miles away, 2 miles is the border, and then down the other direction as we come down here, that's where you got Abergavenny, which is about 6 miles away. And then at the end here you can start seeing the tents at the end that's pitched up, but you can see they give me a lovely little spot. These are the lovely couple over here that donated and supported PTSD UK, and they got lovely dogs. I'll talk about them in a minute. So they've got some show dogs and they're doing that. But yeah, I've got this lovely little pitch in the corner here. You can see all nice set up, ready. And then as we come over, I'm going to be over there drinking the orange juice and sitting down and chilling. I don't even know whether I'm going to venture out into a Guinness today, because I might do later. I might have a Guinness Zero actually, because I just like the taste of it. It's not all about the alcohol content. But yeah, just another end to a nice day, and it's just amazing the people that you meet again, and that are just really on board with what I'm doing. All the support and the bits that they talk about, and even opening up about their understanding of PTSD. So I'm just going to sit down and drink the rest of my orange juice. But yeah, so it's just been another good day, and another I suppose hard day because of the weather and just pushing through. But I'm glad I'm here. I actually got here earlier than what I thought, considering how hot it was, or still is. But tomorrow I've added on another 5 miles, because obviously I was going to be starting from the centre of town, or at least the other side. So it just means that I've got 5 mile run tomorrow to get to where I was starting from. So I think tomorrow's going to be just over the thing's going to be about 32 miles, maybe 33. But we'll see how we go. And yeah, then into Bristol. Yeah, I knew I went last for the band. As you see, I'm knackered. I think the heat's got to me today. So I'm going to sign this video off. And again, I just want to say a massive thank you for all your support, for watching, and for all the messages you're sending me. Please do keep on sharing the stuff and getting the momentum, keeping it going. The donations are still coming in, which is fantastic. We're so close to including gift aid of reaching that £4,000 now. So yeah, it's amazing. But just remember, like I always say, I'm not only doing this for my own journey, but I'm mainly doing it for you, to be the voice for you, to get that awareness around PTSD and complex PTSD. And it's clearly working. There's so much interest, and people are really starting to get the messages of, you know, it's okay not to be okay, understanding why I've called it every step towards recovery, about the physical step or the mental step, and it only has to be little. And yeah, it's just great that the message is slowly getting out there. But stay safe, remember, just one step at a time, and we'll take the next step together tomorrow. Cheers.